Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, I wanted to do this update on the video that I'd made before concerning the mixed race orphans of Ukraine and their whereabouts. Okay, so I have had so many people contact me. I haven't been able to contact them back because I've just had so many. Guys, I wanted to say thank you very much for contacting me. The amount of support that I've been shown is been overwhelming. Okay, yeah, it's been difficult to get back to you guys by email. I will contact everybody back by email, even if I haven't gotten around to you, so please be patient. Thank you very much. But also the emotional as well, the emotional side of things. I've had emails from people who I know haven't had a lot of nice things to say about me in the past. You're helping us to bring some light on this situation. Wow, I just couldn't believe it. Brought my wife to tears. There is still so much to do. There is one specific orphanage that we spoke about, and that was the orphanage ran by a lady named Olia Nenya. She had a documentary made about her by a lady named Yulia Ivanov. I have spoken to Yulia Ivanov before, and Boris, her brother, Boris Ivanov. I've spoken to him before over 10 years ago because I used to fund one of the children that were living at this particular orphanage in the Ukraine. So I know them guys, but it's been so long. Children that you see in the pictures, you got to remember that these pictures were taken back in 2012. So a lot of these guys are in their early 20s now. However, this was 10 years ago. This doesn't change anything. There are still lots of mixed race children who are going through these orphanages. And like I said in the last video, Olia Nenya is not the type of person who would want to send her kids and break up their family, right? She didn't really want to do this. So I was extremely worried about her whereabouts, because there is no way she would take those children and send them away to anyone willy-nilly. And I can now understand what she's saying, because at the time that this particular documentary was being made, you have to remember this was around the same time of the Haitian earthquake. Now, the Haitian earthquake, you can remember the types of people that came in. They were like jackals, weren't they? And it's the same here as well with this war that's going on. You cannot even watch the news because it's just all BS. It's disinformation. It's information that has been made. It's been sanitized, and it's there to condition you to think a certain way. That's it. Real information on the ground, guys. This is what I'm talking about. The same thing happened in Haiti. All those things that you didn't hear about, the disgusting actions of some of them UN soldiers, people who you can't trust, like the organization that were trying to help the orphaned children in Haiti, how they were trying to get all these children together and sneak them out of the country. You don't think that this is happening here in Ukraine? And who do you think they're going to target? Do you think they're going to target the blonde, blue-eyed children who are now being paraded around the media? No. They're going to be targeting those people who they feel are not going to be missed. And for the bigger part, that is going to be those mixed race orphans, guys. I'm really so worried about where they are. It's very difficult. So guys, this is one thing I needed to explain to you guys. Russia have now started to open up their borders to those Ukrainians who want to get away from the war. This orphanage was actually based in eastern Ukraine, not in western Ukraine. I thought it was in western Ukraine too, nearer the Polish border, but it's actually very close to the border with Russia. And I have a feeling, because I kind of know who this Olia Nenya, I know kind of what she is like. I have a feeling that she might have gone across that border, which for me, I don't mind. I'm very happy with the fact that she could take herself and these kids and cross the border. You have to remember that Russia has been supplying the separatists in the DONBAS region for quite some time now. So for quite some time, there has been war going on in Ukraine. I'm not sure if you know this. War hasn't just started up in the last week. There's been war in eastern Ukraine for the last 10 years, okay? So they are used to it, and I'm hoping now that these guys have gotten to safety. Regardless of whether they've got to safety or not, we still need an outlet. We still need to set something up to make sure that these kids can have a, I'd like to say permanent, but let's just say semi-permanent place of residence. Hopefully a place where they can be kept together, but I know that is more unlikely, if I need to be honest with you. So guys, once again, I'd like to say thank you for emailing me. Many of you have expressed your interest in giving a home to these children. I need to speak with you about my apprehensions at this current moment, because when it comes to placing children, it is a massive responsibility, a massive undertaking. I know that things need to be done in a way to secure their safety. And I know that there are going to be people there, people who are going to try and take advantage of this situation. And I don't know how to make sure that these people are good people. So I'm now going to have to work with the agencies of any particular country of people who are interested to make sure that the people who are requesting, and those people, those applicants, those people who really think, who really want to give a child a safe place to live, even if it's temporary, by the way, guys, this may not be permanent, or even if it's temporary, if we can give them a place where they can stay, I need to make sure, I need to have guarantees that their safety will always be paramount. And the only way I can do that is by working with the agencies of those particular countries. I know that in the UK, the agencies are bad. They're not very good. Okay, guys? And kids are placed in adoption houses, halfway houses. They are placed in these places, right? And things can happen to them even there, right? They've been put in positions, and they are at this moment incredibly vulnerable. So I have to do everything in my power to make sure that everything that these people, whoever is going to be expressing their interest in taking some of these children on, I need to make sure that these guys are 110%. They've got to be 1,000%. Okay? There is absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts on this one. So, guys, I know that a lot of you have emailed me, but I need to tell you this now. Their safety is always first. It comes before how you feel, it comes before how I feel, it comes before you being uncomfortable about being asked certain questions. It comes before everything. So you have to recognize and realize that this is not going to be off the books. Okay, absolutely won't be. It will be strictly on the books and regulated by the authorities of whatever country that you guys are living in at this present moment. Okay, so I needed to express that to you guys, because I did get a lot of emails coming in with, oh yeah, I'll take a 3, I'll take 4, you know, yeah. How do I get them over? I'm sorry, guys. You're not ordering, you know, takeout. This is a human being. These are children, right? Who are in an incredibly vulnerable situation, who have had to flee a war-torn country at this present moment. These guys were already in situations where they were being marginalized by the society that they were currently living in. And now they are in an even more susceptible position to being put in some sort of danger, okay? And I don't want to take these guys out of the frying pan and stick them straight back into the fire. So I really need to express to you guys now how important it is, how stringent these tests are going to be on those people who are going to express their desire to help these kids, okay? I'm sorry, guys. I had to get that past you guys because I have had a lot of emails and I needed to make sure I filter those people out. If you do not want, or if you feel that it's a bit too much for you, okay, you know, this is maybe not my thing, please, thank you very much. And, you know, I need to continue with those people who understand the situation at hand. Guys, right now I'm in communication with a lady in Spain, and she is going to be in communication with the authorities in Russia to see whether Olenina actually made it across the border there, or whether she has gone across the border with Belarus, one or the other, and just to focus on where these children are. We are also in contact with Ukrainian authorities to find out the location of the second orphanage, okay? And once we have that information, I will get right back to you. These guys are clearly busy. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of things happening. There are a lot of children who have gone missing. This is the part that scares me the most. There are a lot of kids who have gone missing during this war, right? There are a lot of lost children who are now being kept in one place now, not in Kyiv, but in Lviv at this present moment. Guys, that's where we're at this moment. It's crazy. I'm hoping you guys will have a bit of patience with me. And as soon as I know more, I will get back to you. Just please keep your fingers crossed and let's hope that the best has happened and not the worst. Thank you for watching. Please think twice, Tawara a bit.